Hello, friends. Thanks for stopping by today. In today's Cozy Fall home tour for 2024, I'm going to be showing you around my home to show you how I decorated throughout my home this fall season. Should you happen to be new today, I'm so happy that you stopped by. I'm Robin, and welcome to my channel. Okay, now that I've showed you a little of the front porch, let's go ahead and go inside. As you can see, when you walk in my front door, you're immediately in my dining room, and ahead of you is the kitchen, and then to the right is this living room. It's quite big. Our house is very well lived in. This house is actually pretty old. It was built back in the 1960s, so it's not fancy whatsoever. However, it's fancy to us. The family that built this house actually still lives in the same little hometown, the same little Texas town, I should say, that I live in. Actually, there to the right in the living room, that was a two-car garage. And here in the dining room, this was actually their living room. So the house was a lot smaller when that family was raising their children. So we were very blessed. We walked in this front door of this house and saw that huge living room. Our kids were, matter of fact, we had just had our third child. No, I'm so sorry. We were about to have our third child. I think Jay was born just a few weeks after we moved into this house. And oh my, now Jay is about to be 30 years old. But we knew that large living room was just going to be perfect for our family. So again, our home is very lived in. We raised our children here in this house, and we are so happy with it. And now we are being able to actually help raise our grandchildren in this house. So this house means a lot to us. I moved around a lot as a child, so I knew when Derek and I actually bought this house that we were going to live here until God took us home, because I did not want to move my kids around. So we are very fortunate and very blessed by God to still be living in the same house that we raised our children in. And now, if you happen to be thinking, now, Robin, your house looks pretty modern, maybe a little updated for it to have been built back in the 1960s, let me explain. Back when Hurricane Rita hit Texas, I believe in 2005, during the hurricane, we had a huge oak tree fall pretty much the whole length of the front of the house. So we had quite a bit of remodeling to do here in the house. We actually had to stay in a little hotel room in our little hometown while our two boys were still in school. I think Courtney was in college, and we had to stay in the hotel while our contractor fixed the house up enough for us to move back in. So we have done quite a bit of remodeling here in the house. So as far as remodeling, let me say, I know I've been mentioning that I'm supposed to be getting new windows through the back of the house, because when we did remodel, we only put new windows in the front of the house. We didn't put new windows in the back of the house. Those windows are taking so long to come in. I think my contractor ordered them. I think it's been going on 4 weeks now, and they still have not come in. So we are dying to get those windows in so we can get a new kitchen window, new windows in the bedroom, new windows in the master bath. So I'm very excited about that. And then I also have some new light fixtures to go over the bar, over the kitchen sink. I so wish, or I was hoping that all of that stuff would be done before this home tour, but as you can see, it has not been done yet. But make sure you're subscribed to my channel, guys, so that you won't miss out on those new home updates that are coming your way. This noodle board here that says, "God bless the food before us," was given to me by my son and daughter-in-law. They actually made this for me a few years back, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite pieces here in the kitchen. I added a lot of little mushroom touches this year in my home for fall, and I absolutely love it. I know a lot of you have said, "Robin, I am now a mushroom lover because of some mushrooms that you've used in your home." And I just love that I've kind of changed your idea of thinking that you don't necessarily have to just use pumpkins in the fall. You can always use a couple of mushrooms. It still adds that cozy fall feeling in your home. I always have written in my description box that my channel is all about turning your house into a home. I know there's a difference in there's a place that you live, which is your house, but your home, when you call someplace your home, it just has a whole new feeling to it. And I know that we all have different seasons in our lives when it comes to our home. We can be there as single, we can be there married, with children, without children. I know raising my children in this home, our house looked a lot different. We were just getting by, just trying to get these children raised, children that loved God, that had good morals and values, that will become great independent people. So, of course, my home looked a little different. My children were all still here. Derek and I have been empty nesters for some time now, so this is how come my home can look pretty much put together most of the time. But for my friends out there that follow me that still have kids at home, I totally understand. You're probably thinking, there's no way I could ever film my home tour because there's no way my house would be in order all at the same time. And I understand that completely. This sign here is just one of my favorites. One day when our children are grown, I hope they still come through the front door without knocking. I hope they head straight to the kitchen for a snack, relax on the couch to watch TV. I want them to come in and feel the weight of the world has lifted from them. They are home. For our children, our door will always be open. Happened to be new today. We redid this laundry room, gosh, probably about 4 months ago, and it took me about 6 months to get this room completed. It is now one of my favorite rooms in the house. I have a playlist designated to this laundry room makeover, so if you're interested in watching each video back to back, I'll have that link below in my description box. Okay, now we'll give you a quick tour of my living room. And as we go through this, what sometimes I call a den, let's go over just a little bit about some definitions of when it comes to home. Home is very important to me. I've said that earlier. And some of the definitions of home is a safe haven and a comfort zone, a place to live with our families and pets and enjoy with friends, a place to build memories, as well as a way to build future wealth, a place where we can truly just be ourselves. Homes are a place that memories are made, where you can be surrounded by your humblest of belongings that make you smile, decorated with personal touches and sentimental items that ooze your personality and style, where you begin each day and where you rest your head each night. But most importantly, your home is where you are. And just those few words of how you surround yourself with your personal touches, sentimental items, that is so me. My home is full of new stuff, it's full of old stuff. I have my grandmother's sewing machine. I have my great Aunt Dot's little stool right there at the end of that couch that you can see. That means the world to me. We have some of my husband's grandmother's pieces and some of his mother's pieces. So just surrounding yourself with things that you love. No one else may like your style. They might not like the way you decorate things, but however, as long as you like it, you enjoy it, just I say just go for it. Just like with me doing mushrooms this year. I was really worried that nobody was going to like my mushroom theme this year, but for some reason I was really drawn to them this year and they just brought me so much joy. You've been able to tell that I've really tried to keep this video very, very cozy today. I've tried to keep off most of my overhead lights. and just turn on all of my mini lamps that I have and lit all of the candles that I have, which are quite a few. I am all about a lamp. I think it creates such a sweet little ambiance. So I'm hoping that you're enjoying just some of the shots, like here in the restroom where I did not turn on the overhead light. I just turned on a lamp and a few candles just so that you can maybe feel a little bit more cozy. I hope you're sitting on the couch with a snack, with your feet up, and enjoying this cozy home tour. Now let's move into my master bedroom. Now, I try to keep this area just as calm and simple, less clutter if possible compared to the rest of my house, because this is definitely my sanctuary, a place where I come at night to unwind, to clear my mind, and to have a great night's sleep. So you should be able to tell the difference in my bedroom compared to the other rooms. I try to keep it as simple as I can here. Friends, I sure hope you enjoyed this home tour today. If you're new today, I would love it if you'd maybe leave me maybe your name, where you're from in the comment section. We would all love to hear from you. If you're one of my returning subscribers, I greatly, greatly appreciate you. I know that you have watched every video that I have put out this fall season, and you already know my home by heart. But just the fact that you would still come back and watch one more video here in my home just means the world to me. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to have this wonderful, wonderful channel. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.